And we are back. Hello, everybody. How you doing? It's the afternoon show here on Stock Markets with Bruce. It's your best friend, Uncle Bruce. 3 o'clock Eastern Time on October the 19th, 2021. We have an hour to go in the day here for the markets today. The Dow is up 132 at the moment, holding most of its gain. S&P is up 27, NASDAQ up 90. Oil up 41 cents to 82.85. Excuse me, that's where we're at right now. What else is going on? I've been watching stocks just fluctuate all day, move for no reason, not make any sense whatsoever, and going, well, another day in paradise. Rocket Lab down a penny. We're not moving at all. Rocket Lab started this morning rather well with its best run. It was as high as 1270 on the opening. Then within not even 30 minutes, I bet you 30 minutes, it went down to 1230. So it went from 1270 to 1230, the low of the day, back to the 1250 range. And now we're sitting at 1238, down 1 penny on the day. That's it. On 3.5 million shares, Rocket Lab has not changed at all. SoFi opened at its high of the day through 21. It went right to 2108 right off the get-go. Then it dropped down by about 10.15. It hit a low of about 20.27, recovered back to about a 20.82 market, and now it's been a slide to 20.28. And the low of 2020 was, again, earlier this morning and maybe just matched a few moments ago. Or anyway, we're at around the 20.28 mark, down 58 cents, 22 million shares traded, and it's our first down day in, a week. So maybe it's about time, I guess. Will there be a late day rally? Will there be a rally on the stock in the last hour to take some of this away? Maybe. We'll see. That is SoFi. We've needed some kind of, pause in the action, reflection, catch your breath, get ready. I don't know. Just wondering. GameStop flatlining all day here. It doesn't seem to want to go down. It's up 60 cents. But it has almost an invisible force field. It doesn't seem to want to go under 185 or so. 186.62 right now is the price. 186.81, let's say, up 79 cents on 1.8 million volume. Nothing to get excited about. It's just not, it's just not backing up. Matterport, winner chicken dinner all day today compared to lately. Opened weak at 1850. Usually it opens strong and then weakens out. It opened weak, came up to its high of the day at about 11 o'clock this morning. It reached 1959. It is holding at 1929 right now. It's kind of in the neighborhood, 1.79 million traded. We have no actual announcement being discussed. There's financial results coming out November the 3rd. That is, a couple of weeks from now. 1929 a share, up 92 cents. We'll take that. Whatever. It's better than 18. I'll take 19. 23andMe opened at 974. Then it dropped around 1030 to the low of the day of 891. It didn't last long at that level. It was a blip. Shot back up to this opening level and is now at 958. So 905 opening, down to 891. High of 974, now 958, up 67 cents on 2.75 million shares. There is no news officially propelling it. I just get the impression that more buyers keep coming in to accumulate the stock because they are aware of who likes it a lot. There's a certain hedge fund manager that really likes the stock. It's just being nibbled up. And it's up 66 cents today to 957. Thank you. Keep it going. And maybe it'll take a run for 10 here. This is good. Smart Rent down 16 cents. The low 1148, the high 1171. We're 1159, right in the middle. Barely moving today and trading 232,000. It's an off day on Smart Rent. There's nothing happening there. Spire. Okay, what is up with Spire? We started the day at 592. Touched 6 and then backed off a little bit into the 580 range. Then we backed off again and hung around the 570 range, 75 range. Then hit the low of the day just after 2 o'clock this afternoon at 561 a share. Right now, 581. It's recovered 20 cents. It's down 11. It has eaten up all the losses. It's now back to where it was this morning at 11 o'clock. So it's got a little leg up here going 1.359 million. Nothing great. But yeah, another 1.35 million. And it is rising. Still down 11. I'll let you know. The oddest patterns here. ATIP. Something's going on. Something's up with ATIP. It opened this morning 358. It then hung around the 365 range, 363 range for a couple hours. Then took a shot. It went from about 367 at about 12 noon, and it went up to the high of the day 390 in like 5 minutes, just straight up. And it's now sitting at 371. It hung around that 380-90 range for a couple of hours, and then plummeted again from about 380 to about 370. Plummeted, went down a dime, and now it's at 371. So I tell you, 1.4 million, but something's up. I get the impression that when you see this right here, that was this morning. There's that shot I'm talking about. Zzz, that tells me somebody knows something. Someone's hearing something. Someone is smelling something. Someone is beginning to hear the word. It has to be a new CEO. I mean, it's just got to be. That's the word we're waiting for. We're waiting for the word on a new CEO. The only headlines we see as far as news headlines go are all these law firms competing with each other to try to bring a case against the company for the fact that the stock went down. They're all trying to get law clients, and they're just wasting everyone's time. But 371 is where the stock is at on 1.4 million traded. We're up 14 cents on the day. Nothing to get stupidly excited about, but something's up. I just smell money. I love the smell of napalm in the morning. Something's happening. Mttr up 9 cents to 9.44. We're not going to get too excited here. It was a low of 9.20 just after the opening. Now the high of 9.50. Now at 9.44. 166,000. No news of any significance, but it's drifting a little higher. Over on AMC, they started off with a great run first thing in the morning. Shares went right up to $44.44. We haven't had that for a while. I don't know if we saw that kind of pricing. Boy, it's the last time I saw this was back in September, but the stock had been coming down in September from the 50-something range, 51 range, and plummeted back 44.20 on September 17th. Is the last time I saw this here. September 17th. This is October 7th. It's a month ago. Unfortunately, it didn't last. It got there within 15 minutes of the opening and then began to drop, come back, drop, come back, drop, come back. Down to 41.91 was the low at around 12:30 today. Got back to almost 43, maybe 40, yeah, 43.05. Now we're 42.17. We're down 86 cents on 45 million volume. And this is just not enough. Another 15, 20 million of volume would make this hold or go higher. But there have been gains here in the last week, so maybe there's some profit taking coming in. On AMC, Robinhood up 54 cents. Rumors are flying about that there might be a release of stock for insiders and friends of the company who bailed them out when they were in trouble with GameStop. There's that hanging over, but the stock is up 55 cents, even though this is hanging overhead. So far, so good. Vanek Vectors up $2.57 to $267.22. Another good day. Home Depot, good day. $3.57 up $2.32. IBM down 51 cents. We were down on the opening. We crossed into the positive territory about 11:30. Hung on until just around 1:30. So 2 hours we were positive. Now we're negative again, but we're negative 51 cents. That's kind of a wishy-washy day. The Dow right now up 167, the S&P up 30, NASDAQ up 101 points. The big winner on the indexes is S&P 0.68, NASDAQ up 0.67, the Dow up 0.47 of a percentage point. Microsoft all day positive, but not by much. It's up 86 cents. Apple pretty well positive all day, up 216 at 148.72, looking very, very good. Tesla up down a buck at 869. It's had a real run here. Bed Bath and Beyond, pardon me, is down 33 cents to 14.39. But BlackBerry is up a buck 43 to 11.53, and I don't know why. I've been trying to find out why is BlackBerry on 26.7 million shares up a buck 43 to 11.53. What's going on here? Because this stock was flatlining all morning right here. Look at this, nothing, and zzz, and it's still going. I do not know. Ringo and Paul McCartney are having a chat, and Ringo asks Paul McCartney, "Why is the stock going up?" And Paul McCartney says, "Ringo, I don't know. I don't know." So there we are. There's your detailed explanation of it. We do know. Royal Caribbean down a buck 17 to 84.72. Norwegian down 40. Carnival down 71 cents. Goldman down $1.35, holding 412.34. That is a pretty good performance. This is the last week for Goldman Sachs. It's doing okay up here, kind of sticking around a new normal there. We'll see if it goes even higher. I'm sure it will down the road. Amazon down. Amazon is up 388. It was down all day. Facebook is positive and has been positive all day. 427 gain. Google up 14 bucks. Been positive all day. JP Morgan up a buck 65. Another bank doing well. Cisco up 47 cents. Been up all day. So we're doing all. Generally speaking, we're doing all right. Is it the greatest day of all time? No, it's not. Is it the worst day of all time? No, it's not. Is it a confusing day? Yes, it is. It is somewhat confusing. Like I say, Rocket Lab down a penny. SoFi now 20.35 down 51. SoFi today, the low was 20.20. We're now 20.34. We're 14 cents off the low today. We're not down a lot. It's 50 cents. We do have 49 minutes to go. GameStop up 95 cents. Matterport up 95 at 19.32. ME up 69 cents to 9.60, threatening 10 bucks. It's 40 cents away from the big $10 print. Go ME, go. Smart Rent now up a nickel, just popped on a couple of waves here, and it's going straight up right now at 11.80, up a nickel a share from about 11.55 a couple of hours ago. Now 11.80. This is the high of the day on 251,000. No announcements, nothing tangible, but it is moving. Spire still down 14 cents to 5.78 a share. Low is 5.61. So we've had a 17-cent recovery from the low, which means we're down 14. So we've come back over half the loss. 1.3 million traded. We'll watch that, of course, till the end of the day, as we always do. ATIP up 12.5, and Cyxtera up 8. There you go, kids. There is the market. There is the the scoreboard as we're watching these shares do what they are doing. Out of complete curiosity, I'm going to take a look at GameStop, and I'm going to take a look at the options on GameStop because I was following the 185s that expired this Friday. One of our buyers here, one of our viewers, wants to buy back his calls. And he put in a stink bid. He put in a cheap bid, $1.25, in case the stock were ever to take a quick dump during the day. Maybe he'd get them. Hasn't had any luck yet. They were as high as like $10, $11 earlier this morning. Those 185s right now, $5.30 bid. So they're still holding the $5.30 price. But they're at the end of the day today, they have 3 days left to live. And in the money, $2.31. With a $3 premium right now. So in theory, if you owned GameStop right now and you were trying to make some money between now and Friday, what would you do? What call would you write now to try to score some money between now and Friday? Either right up until Friday's deadline or between now and Friday. Well, you could write this 185. This 185 contract, you'd bring in between 530 and 580. That's the bid ask right now. Maybe you can get 550 for it. It's only worth 231, so it's got $3.20 of premium that it has to lose if the shares closed Friday afternoon at 187.31. We know how the stock moves; it always adjusts. But if GameStop went to 184, say tomorrow morning sometime, they'd be out of the money by a buck. a $3 drop from here, 331 drop from that would probably take 225 off this contract, maybe more. This contract would be worth about $3, and so you selling it at 550, buying at 3, nice little 24-hour trade, wouldn't you say? The clock is in your favor because it's eating up this value of this contract. The other one to consider selling is the one that's just about at the money, the 187.50 GameStop call that expires this Friday. It's 425 to 465. So you probably get about 440, 435 for it. And it is at the moment at the money exactly. 187.50 is the price of the stock. This is where the contract is. It is all premium, 425, all of it. So the stock has got to go up from here to justify this value. If it does, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. The 190s, you can write them right now between 335 and 365. The 192.50s can be written between 261 and 288. The 195s can be written at 220 to 231. If you can get 225 for a 195 contract, the stock does not break 195, you keep all this money. And this is why option writers do so well when they write within the last week of a contract's lifetime. You can just see how these contracts are going to be destroyed value-wise if the stock does not go higher. But this being Tuesday, we're talking Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Interesting. There's opportunities. Now, with my one viewer who's long, he's short these calls. He wrote these calls. He's sitting at a 530, 580 market right now. And he wrote them probably in that, I think, 10, 11 range. So he's already ahead of the game. But in the next 24 hours, between now and 24 hours, it's possible he might be able to buy these back at $2 or less. Any kind of a dip as the time goes by, time just keeps running off that wristwatch. These will really dramatically drop off. Just to give you another little idea, the 185s are 530 to 580. Next week's 185s, these have obviously 7 trading days to live. 865 to 935. So they're trading around $9 versus the 5 range. There's an extra almost $5 premium. The 190s are still trading at 680 to 715. That's a $7 contract that's out of the money, and it dies next week, Friday. Just so you can see what kind of premium you can generate depending on how far you want to write out. If you want to write one for the week after, November the 5th, the 185s are 1130 to 1225. And the 190s are showing 930 to 995. And the contracts one further week out from that, November 12th, 185s, 1325 to 1480, trading right now around 1420 a piece. So there's $14 of option price with a contract that is worth $240. It's all premium, $11+ premium, where this expires in 3 weeks. So you can see how they can depreciate rather quickly. So we'll follow this. We'll see how this kind of goes. As I say, any kind of a dip on the stock, and we all know how the stock can run or go down $5 in 6 minutes. It can do this at any time. Any kind of a dip on GameStop would take those 185s from 530, 580 down to $3, down to $2 quickly. So now we're going to see tomorrow, Wednesday, how they react. I'll still be here to play that with you. We'll watch it with you, and we'll go from there. Anyway, interesting how these markets do react. SoFi, 2032 down 53 cents. 23andMe, 964 up 73 cents. It's 36 cents away from $10. It doesn't mean anything, the $10. It's just psychologically, nice to see it. It would be nice to see it get there. Matterport, 1935 up 98 cents. Rocket Lab down 2 pennies right now. Interesting markets, to say the least. The Dow up holding it up and climbing. It's now up 184 and climbing into the close. The Dow is approaching its all-time record high. It is at 35,442. The all-time record high for the Dow was 35,631. So we are 190 or so points away from a new record. If the Dow is up 190 today, 150, 190, somewhere in there, another 190 points from here, it'll set a new record. Interesting. 190 more points. Yeah, it's 375 point gain today. would do it. It's now up 189 and climbing, now up 190 and climbing. The Dow might be trying for a record right now with 40 minutes to go before we shut the day down. Interesting. 33-point gain on S&P, which is doing better than the Dow. NASDAQ is up 113, better than the Dow. The Dow is lagging these two indexes. They're both up 0.76 of a percentage point, 3/4 of a point. The Dow's only up 0.52. If the Dow were to actually equal S&P and NASDAQ, it would have to gain about 90 points now just to equal the performance of the S&P and the NASDAQ. That would bring it within, that would bring it at 530. That would be 100 points away from a new record, just to give you some perspective as to how the Dow is reacting here. A very interesting, to say the least, very interesting market. All right. There you go, kids. Fun times at the OK Corral, and we're part of it. We are part of it. All right. Let's keep an eye on the rest of this market right here. Still down 2 pennies on Rocket Lab, down 55 cents on SoFi, 2030. GameStop up 175 now to 187.77, a little better. Matterport holding 1934, up 97 cents. 23andMe now 970, 30 cents away from $10. High of the day, 974. That was set a couple hours ago. We are approaching the high of the day on ME on 2.86 million. Remember, this stock traded 20 million shares last Friday. This is nowhere near the kind of volume we had that got it up to this level in the first place. Now it is adding to the level with slight volumes. But this is a good sign. It doesn't take 20 million shares to move up 23andMe 75 cents anymore. It now can move up that kind of level with only 2 or 3 million shares of volume. This is telling me it is drying out. The selling is drying out on ME. So good news for those of you who are long the stock and the options, because we might have some real pops coming here if this momentum keeps coming in. Sure love to hear some news from ME, wouldn't you? Wouldn't that be great? Smart Rent up 9 cents. Spire is climbing again. It's at 588, still down a nickel. But it was at 561 hour and a half ago. It's come back 17 cents from its low. It's down only a nickel now on 1.449 million. Spire is coming on bit by bit here. It is definitely coming on. Spire, 592 right now. 592 on Spire. Just jumped again. We're down 1 penny on the day on Spire. We have gained 31 cents in about an hour and a half. Spire's about to pop into the green, perhaps. Isn't this interesting? 592 right now, down a penny, now unchanged. Spire officially unchanged, ready to go green. I wish I had news. I wish I could tell you why. I cannot tell you other than what I suspect has been going on. But folks, I can't be more specific. 592 right now at the break-even point on Spire. It has eliminated all of its losses right back to about the first 15 minutes of the day. That's how far it's come here. And it's done this since 2 o'clock this afternoon. So in 1 hour, 20 minutes, it has completely taken out all the losses. It is now $5.94, up 2 on the day. The high of the day was $6. 6 cents away from here is the high of the day. And the way this is looking, it's going higher than that. It looks like it. Again, we know what's been happening with Spire. Hard to tell if this market is being left alone or is still being manipulated, or have the shorters been told to buy back in, or what? I don't know. We're watching. You're seeing it. I'm seeing it. Let's see what's going on. How do you feel about SoFi losing 55 cents, only 23 million volume? Not worried about it. Not worried about it one iota, actually. Kind of glad to see a little bit of a correction coming into SoFi, because it's been, 4 or 5 straight days of up days. Every day update with no pullback. We need a pullback, but this is nothing. 53 cents is a nothing burger on a down dip here. 2032 last trade on SoFi. AB, thank you for this donation. This Spire drama is fun. 589 now, down 3. It's fun. He says, I looked it up and the RSI is like 34 last check. I saw a conversion that means very oversold. I'm learning about stonks. Right on, man. This is good. Level Up. It's scooping up Spire all day long for the cheap. And let's see. If it ever pops back up, you'll be sitting pretty, Adam. I thought I was in bad shape with my 750 calls. I've started hedging with fives. Rob, got to go pick up my kid and take the dog to the dog park. See you later. Let's see. This is why I went into Spire sixes. 300 calls for 750 at February. I'm down 14% last I checked. Maybe I should simply stop checking. Nathaniel, thank you for becoming a member today. I'm not sure if you're brand new or if you're renewing, but either way, I'm glad you're here. Thank you for joining us. We're at 587 on Spire right now. We're down a nickel at the moment. We had a shot here that took us through to a plus gain here. Now we're backing up a bit. We're going to watch this closely. Spire, there's been a real action going on here. 1.5 million, and there's price movement here. There's price movement. We'll see if there's more coming in here. That's flying, though. I have a few 7.5s. Welcome, Nathaniel. Nathaniel, I canceled my sub a bit. I'm glad to be back. I'm glad you're here. Let's see. Thank you, Socias. Bama Babe, thank you. I seem to be locked out of the membership chat, she says. I don't understand why. I've had a few of you write to me privately to tell me you're having issues. I keep checking my channel to make sure that none of you are blocked. None of you are, according to what I can see. Check your devices. It is possible that some of you have devices that work on some kind of a timer rotation thing, or you may have downloaded something somehow, somewhere. You've upgraded your phone. You've had a software update. I don't know what, but something may have clicked in to prevent you from getting in here, or vice versa. I'm not a technical guy. I have no idea how to help you. You might need to watch a YouTube video on how to unblock these blockages or whatever it is. I just don't know what's going on. But does it drive me nuts? Yes, it does. Welcome back, Nathaniel. Glad you're back, Nathaniel. Chat jail. Stop checking, Adam. We have months to go. Did your membership renew? Question. Oh my God, Bama Babe is in Tony jail. No. Thanks all. Says Nathaniel. Doug, Adam, you could have dumped your 10 grand profit and bought it again. Sure. You bring out your crystal ball. Tell me what's going to happen second to second. Adam, if you're only down 14%, then your average is not that bad. My 30 contracts, an average of 124, down 47%. Just checking. Let's see here. I picked up $10 ME calls for November 19th. They go up dollars when the stock moves pennies. Interesting. Appreciate the talk, you all. Many thanks. Uncle Bruce, just tell them to pay your bills. Oh my gosh. Pretty sure their membership is not auto-renewing. There should be a setting. Rocket Lab is going positive soon. Uncle Bruce, you missed another donation before. And note, I didn't buy all the contracts at one time. I just bought them over time. 581 on Spire. We're down 11 cents again. So there's some, again, maybe these shorters are coming in right now and slamming it. I don't know. I do not know. It's unbelievable what's going on out there. Unbelievable, kids. Quick check for supers that came through today. Let's take a look here. Thank you to Bama Babe. AB, thank you. Dustin Moore. Patience pays off. Thank you, Dustin. And those are the three I got today. I appreciate those that came through Super Chats. Mark F., I thank you for your donation yesterday. AB yesterday. AB yesterday again. Mark F. yesterday again. Thank you guys. You guys really make a difference. And all of you out there who are doing donations through PayPal, you guys are awesome, of course. If I miss it, I miss it not because I'm intentionally missing it. It's just there's a lot going on around here, and I can't keep up with it all. That might be the answer. Thank you all so much for being here with me. Let's watch these stocks together, see what's going on. We have 134 thumbs ups. Keep them coming in. If you can get us going on those thumbs ups, folks, that'll help the momentum of the channel today. Let's see what we've got going on. Spire 581 right now is where we're showing it. SoFi at 20.28, 8 cents above the low of the day at the moment. And here we go. Let's see now. Hey, Bruce, take ATIP as an example. If you buy as deep in the money call as possible for January 2024, $2.50 call, and ATIP just goes up 25, 50 cents the next day, this can add massive value to a long contract. Well, I mean, it doesn't hurt, does it? $25, $250 a contract right there, added to the value. It all helps. Every move helps. Check that you are on the right account or profile, says Disco de Bama Babe. Your YouTube app has the ability to switch accounts and go incognito. JG, hey, Uncle B, bought shares to finally complete 100 GameStop. Thank you for the guidance. How far should I go out writing my first contract? What should I do? Well, as I was saying a little earlier here, you could look at writing this Fridays. You could look at maybe 190s. But you could also look at writing, 187.50s for next Friday or the Friday after, and bring in some serious premiums, maybe 190s, and then see if there's any kind of a pullback in the meantime. Buy your contracts back for, $2, $3, $4, $5. If you can get 50% retracement on your contracts, great. On the other hand, if you write them for this Friday and they're 190s and the stock doesn't go to 190, you keep all of it. So there's always that too. I'll write AB's message. The Spire Dramas Fund, I looked it up, and RSI is like 34 last I checked. Yeah, I just read that. I just read this. Fenville, AB, I do have Feb 22 ATIP calls and a 13-cent gain today. Contracts are up 4%. Sean and Wendy, God is amazing. Bama Babe, we were locked out once also. I emailed Uncle Bruce and Auntie Jen Level. He told us the same thing, and one day, due to good behavior, we escaped from jail. Keep trying. We miss you. Beach Boy, Uncle Bruce, it looks like no buyback for those GameStop 175s. Where is the shrinkage when you need it? Well, the stock isn't going anywhere either. It's 187.07 up $1.05. It's not, today's like a nothing burger day. Let's see what happens tomorrow. That's all we're going to do. 185s, he's saying that's true, the 185s. Puzoi, Alex, I already have some February 22 calls on Spire. Looking at some shorter term calls, which would you choose? What was this? $6 at 50 cents or 7.50s at 25 cents, both expiring in November. There you go. I'd be into the sixes, closer at this moment with the stock exactly where it is at this exact moment in time at 580. I'd be into the sixes. Anyway, Beach Boy, are they rollable? Yes, they are. They are rollable, but maybe tomorrow might be the day. We'll see how GameStop reacts. Zach, hey, Bruce, I finally got over my piggishness. Sold to close my SoFi 17 call that was to expire this Friday. I bought it for 74 cents, took down 350 in the end, feeling good about that. That's a good trade. That really is a good trade. Definitely you want to make your moves before these options expire this weekend. Zach, congrats. Don't leave profit on the table. Nice move. Really, really nice move. And if SoFi backs off enough, then take a look at 1750s or 20s for January, March, beyond. Who knows? You might grab another set. Spire, 581 right now at the moment. Spire has traded now 1.53 million. And it is doing this. It's really moving around here. Socius, when the hedgies are manipulating a stock like Spire, are they using automatic computer trading to do it, or some poor soul sitting at their office selling and buying the stock? It could be a combination of both. Finville, I watched my last 1,000% gain evaporate 2 weeks ago. I'm trying not to repeat my mistakes. There you go. There you are. We're up 72 cents on GameStop. We're down 61 on SoFi at 2024. Matterport up 97 to 1934. ME 964 up 73 cents. SmartRent up 4, and Spire at 580 down 12 cents. We're watching some interesting trading patterns going on here with some of our faves. And, we're going to see how this plays out. The Dow is up 152.9. Now 153.5, 28.4 gain on S&P, and 95-point gain on NASDAQ. So the three markets are higher. Dow has given up some of the ground here in the last little while. We do have 26 minutes left to go. The day is nowhere near over. Have a great weekend, Bruce. Enjoy the wedding and travels. We'll miss you. Got to get back to work now. I'll be on tomorrow, Zach. I'm on tomorrow, but I'm off Thursday and Friday. So I'll be back tomorrow. From there, lots of hype on Reddit thinking GameStop's going to run up in the next couple of days, it seems, but is actually going to happen. Is it? Well, that's what we want to know. I thought the hedges were supposed to be done after 10-15 expiry. Well, we'll see what's going on. Maybe they are. Maybe they aren't. Dear Uncle Bruce, newbie there on options. Looking forward to some expirations to buy your classes. But before that, if stock price rallies beyond my call price, can I be exercised before the expiry date? Yes, you can. In theory, you can be exercised at any time, no matter what contract you write. However, most exercises happen in the last day or two, generally speaking, depending on how close to in the money they are. Nick, sold my first ever covered call on GameStop for Friday expiry. For Friday expiry, 10 contracts, strike price 230. May not be making that much. Just wanted to get feet wet. Did I do the right trade? Well, you've written your calls. They're going to die in 2 days, and I'm not sure which ones you wrote. I can see Friday is the date, but I don't know the price. Let's hope this works for you. There's always a first time to do every trade. And GameStop right now is up 82 cents at 186.84. Sounds like you wrote out of the money contracts. So, yep, you may have yourself a nice pure profit, or you'll be buying these back for very little money, maybe by Thursday afternoon or Friday morning. Let's see. I heard if ME is above $10 by November 19, it might go nuclear. Wondering if anyone knows if there's any shorts going with it. Just rumors I read. Again, rumors are worth what they're worth. I don't know. We hope so. Katrina, new member. How you doing, Katrina? Thank you for joining us. It's nice to have you here. If you're a renewing member, welcome back. Nick, it's good. GameStop is not going to be there at 2:30, so just sit back and do it again next Monday. So here we go. You're getting encouragement there. Welcome, Katrina from Socius. Welcome to the channel. SoFi 2022 down 62 cents. Rocket Lab down a nickel. GameStop is up 91 cents, up $1.06. Matterport up 96. ME up 77 cents to 968 now. Smart Rent 1178 up 3. Spire 580, 579, 580, 11, 12 cent movement right now on Spire on the downside. David R. ATIP was scooped up by an investment firm. Is this bad? I have no idea what this means, and I have no idea what you're talking about. Bruce said nuclear. Great job, Bruce. Okay. ATIP. I don't know what this. You got to give me some more details here. I don't know what you're talking about. I would love to hear some details. 370 last trade on ATIP up 13.5 cents. Bruce said nuclear. I'm very pleased that Papa Emirates showed up on Bruce's screen every time I write something. Okay. Sounds bad, David. I don't know what's going on. Spire 580 at the moment. 580 on Spire. We are down to 23 minutes. GameStop up $1.17. SoFi at 2027 down 58. The low on SoFi today 2020. It's now 2027 on SoFi. 2027 down a nickel on Rocket Lab. GameStop up $1.51. Matterport at 1935 up 98. ME at 968 up 70, and now 970 up 79 cents. Excuse me. Coming on again. Smart Rent up 7 to 1182. Spire down 12 at 580. ATIP up 12 to 369. Sextera up 12 cents to 947. So we have a few of our stocks going a little higher here. Great. Clay, AB, don't take too much credence with short squeeze stories. Ever since January, everything has been a short squeeze. That's true. Nick, sorry, the price I sold it at 58 cents a share. And he did, Richard. I blame Brandon. We all blame Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. And Clay, outside of GameStop, sure, SEC report confirmed over 100% short interest as of December 2020. There you go. Interesting stuff. Okay. ATIP 370, Spire 579, Smart Rent up 4, ME at 968, Matterport up 98 cents, GameStop up $1.31, SoFi 2024, Rocket Lab down 3. The Dow is still holding a gain, but it's only up 148. S&P up 28, NASDAQ up 98. They're not backing off dramatically, but they're not at highs of the day here at the moment. So it doesn't look like the Dow's going to hit a new record high today with 21 minutes to go. But I've seen more than this in my day. Could there be a 15-minute rally at the end? Yes. Could it be a 300-point rally? Yes. Will it be? I'm not counting on it, but it can happen. Do not count that out. It could be, though, that we're setting up for a strong opening tomorrow on the Dow. I don't know. We'll be here to watch it. Never a dull moment. 971 on 23andMe. The high of the day, 974. We're right up at that high level. Right up there on 3 million volume on 23andMe. We're within 30 cents of $10. Cool. That'd be great. Spire, 579 down 13. It's been a most amazing day there. ATIP up 10 cents to 367. We're up 13 on Sextera. All right. Uncle Bruce, do you have a Twitter account, or is this a fan channel? Yippee-ki-yay asks. I do have a Twitter account, but it's not in the name of this channel. It's in the name of my other channel, Traveling with Bruce. And I just haven't bothered setting up a secondary Twitter account. I don't have the time. I just don't have the time. Someone told me that they reserved the name Stock Markets with Bruce on Twitter. And then they told me that I could go get it, but I don't know what that means. I don't know how to go get something like that. So it's beyond me to figure it out. Uncle Bruce, I bet you've seen a lot in your day. John, I've forgotten more than I'll ever know. Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen a lot. And we're still seeing a lot. Hello. We're still watching and witnessing all kinds of interesting things happening. We're down 3 on Rocket Lab. We're down 58 cents on SoFi. We're now at 2027, so we're 7 cents above the low of the day. GameStop now up 95 cents. Matterport now up 98. ME at 970, up 79. Smart Rent now went negative, down 3. Spire 579. ATIP up 10 cents. Sextera up 13 cents. The Dow up 150. S&P up 28, NASDAQ up 94. And, well, just watching the markets come through at the end here in the last 18 minutes. I don't see a major rally brewing on the Dow, no volatility brewing on the Dow. There are earnings reports due tonight after the bell. There will be more tomorrow and Thursday, Friday. But I don't know. Cheddar Sack says, don't read that. Dustin, recent post on CNBC showing OCC nominee facing opposition and putting the nomination at risk. Does this have any delayed effects on the SoFi bank charter, in your opinion? No idea. I don't think so. But I don't know. 579 on Spire, down 13 cents. Volume 1.54 million. We're not seeing volume on Spire of any significance that would tell me we're about to break out here. Nothing like that. It is just being held down here on another 1.5 million share day. Every day, over 1 million shares trade on Spire, and every day it doesn't go up. Every day it does not go higher. It's interesting, isn't it? Okay. GameStop up 86 cents. Matterport now up 98 to 1935. ME, it's stuck at 970. Smart Rent went positive again, up a penny. There you go. Spire still down 13, and ATIP up a dime. There's the dealio, kids. There's what we've got coming into the last 17 minutes of the day. I bet the mob made a lot of money back in the day with stocks. JG just got $350 writing a call contract on GameStop at 190 expiring Friday. This really works. It really works. Yes, it does. But you have to keep in mind that as long as the shares stay under 190, you will score this money. Obviously, if the shares are 186.82 tomorrow at this time, the contracts have 2 days left to live instead of 3, and this contract should be down to about $1.25 range. On Thursday night, if the stock is 186.83-ish, this contract will be worth about $1 on Thursday night. On Friday morning, if the stock is at this level and into Friday afternoon, then this contract will be worth about 50, 60 cents. Now, if tomorrow the GameStop shares open up tomorrow morning and drop to 182. This contract, the 190 you just brought in, or the 350 you just brought in, sorry, the 350 contract. Instead of losing $1 a day or $1.50 a day, this thing could drop tomorrow morning to like $1.50 if the stock drops $4 or $5 on the opening. On the other hand, if the shares go to 195, this contract will be worth $5 book value plus premium, which might make it trade around six and a quarter. And then you have a couple of options. You can either just wait it out another day or so to see if the stock backs off. And if it does, the contract will back off as well, and you'll be all right. Or you could buy this contract back for six and a quarter, let's say, and now write a $200 exercise price contract for next week, Friday, for $6 or more than $6. And that will give you the rollover to a higher exercise price, a $6 level. Stock sits at 190 all next week. Those contracts become worthless and you score anyway. So we'll be here. We'll watch it with you. We'll keep an eye on it. Let's see what happens. Lots of fun. Andy, by the way, SoFi is just consolidating today. Maybe tomorrow too. I'll be back. It'll be back up on Thursday. What's the Max Payne? GameStop stuck there every Friday. Vanville, attention, you can enroll next week for more time, more premium. Yeah, Krishna, Uncle Bruce, looks like Atip will be having a new CEO real soon. We're hoping. We're up a dime. What's going on? Max Payne, 180. Scott, I was considering buying $21 puts on SoFi this morning, but I opted for $10 ME calls instead. Do you think that was a good move? Either one would have been a good move. Either one. Let's go, Brandon. $2 super sticker. Thank you so much, Brandon. Appreciate it. JG, thank you for the info. You got it, man. Thank you. And let's have some fun here. 350 premium coming in for 2.5, 3 days. Let's see how this works out. Spire sitting at 580 right now. GameStop up 97 cents at 186.99. Rocket Lab down 2. SoFi at 20.25 down 60. Matterport at 19.34 up 97 cents. ME at 9.60 backed off a dime. Smart Rent unchanged. Spire 580. ATIP up a dime. We're down to 14 minutes to go in the day here. We're up 11 cents on Sextera. The Dow is holding 143 gain. IBM down 51 cents. Apple up $1.95, holding very nicely. BlackBerry holding a nice gain, up 130 to 11.40 a share. Royal Caribbean down 149, been down all day. And Goldman Sachs down 242 a share. Not much of a loss there. That's pretty good performance today. That's where we're at here, watching the final minutes come through. If there's any kind of activity, doesn't look like a lot going to happen at the bell here, or at least doesn't seem to be much happening at the bell at the moment. But way to go on you, for you new option writers. Way to go. This is good stuff. Look, I would love it if you score 300 of that 350. You buy those contracts back for 50 cents. I'm thrilled for you, because once you buy those back, now you can write next Friday's contracts. You can take a look at what to write next Friday, see how the stock does, and pick your spot, and boom, write again and bring in some cash. Absolutely. 350 doesn't sound like a lot of money, but you know what? Lets you buy almost 2 more shares. That's what it lets you do. That's just for 3 days. Hello, that's not bad. To buy 25 Spire $15 calls, or not to buy, that is the question. Spire, $10, $9.20 out of the money. Should I buy them or not? Oh my God. Hi everybody from Liz. Hi Liz, how you doing? $15. Hell no, says Michael. Hell no. No, hell no is right. Yes, fun times. What else is happening here? GameStop up $1.15 at the moment, coming into the final 12 minutes of the day. SoFi at 20.28 at down 58 cents. Rocket Lab down a nickel. Spire 581, 1 penny better. ATIP up 9.5 cents. Sextera up 12 cents. That's where we're at right now, guys, as we are coming into the close of the day. Dr. Walter Bishop, Hybris, I picked up some Spire calls today. 750 strike, expiry Feb for 71 cents a share. Is that a good deal? It's a beautiful deal if the stock goes to $9, because you'll be 150 in the money plus premium. It will be a sweet, sweet deal. We need this stock to take a shot. I do not know what's going to make this happen. I'm oblivious. I'm sitting here going, I can't believe it's sitting here. I can't believe it's been sitting here so long. I can't believe it's being manipulated like it's being manipulated. I can't believe that retail investors have not ganged up en masse and have doubled their positions and have just run this thing with a 20 million share buy day. I cannot believe that these guys who are holding this stock down are getting away with it for so little money. But that's, that's what I can't believe. So I put my hands up and go, hey, unless investors jump into this thing and buy it all up, they're going to keep it here. Your contracts will stay down here until this stock moves. But when this stock moves, and if it moves, if it were to move up $3 in one day, will a whole bunch of you be happy? Oh my God, will a whole bunch of you be happy? Anyway, there you are. Didn't it look like SoFi could drop a little bit more? Well, 2027, there it is. What does it say about the $20 calls I already own? What does it say? Get the fives, Dr. Walter. Mike, you got to ask yourself, DM, what would Brandon do? Yippee, I bet the stocks will spike when Brucey is away. Then we'll not know what to do. Is there an Uncle Bruce bagel crisis group? Ask for Jello. Oh, wait, ice cream cone. Mike, I can only catch a few minutes a day, so I generally have no idea who Brandon is. And as a matter of fact, neither do I. I have no idea who this is either. Mike, it's some stupid theme thing. It's kind of funny, though. But I'm back. I had to reboot my computer, laughing out loud. Good stuff, Bama Babe. I'm glad to hear you redid that. Sometimes it's as simple as turning off your device and turning it back on, and that's how you get back on this chat. I had forgotten that trick. Anyway, a lame Trumper meme. Where are they better value? You want to get closer to the money, yes. Hey, now I'm no longer Trumper. Andy says yes. That's okay. Brand doesn't even know who he is either. I wonder to buy in the money leaps or of Spire or just stocks. What do you guys think? Depending on the leverage, I guess. Let's see. DM. It's like Tom from MySpace. It might be you might be better just to buy the stock. You might be get $250. You get $5 contracts. Buy those. It's up to you guys. Spire, 580 right now. Smart Rent up a penny. ME at 968. Looks like a bit of a climb here in the last 8 minutes. 934 up 97 cents on Matterport. GameStop is holding a 67-cent gain, but only 67-cent gain. SoFi down 57 cents to 2028. We are flatlining here at the end. We're down 6 on Rocket Lab. Nothing much to get excited about. ATIP up 8 cents. Sector up 11. AMC holding, unfortunately losing 173 at the end of the day to 41.30. Definitely dropping off at the end of the day. Had a high of 44.44. Now has lost $3+ from the opening to here. So it's getting hit hard. 49 million traded on AMC. It's getting taken down. It's getting hit down $1.80. Robinhood up 99 cents. Vanik up 264. Home Depot up 264. IBM down 46. The Dow up 156. Microsoft up 79. Apple up 197. Tesla down 481. Bed Bath and Beyond down 28. BlackBerry holding 143 gain. Royal Caribbean down 148. Goldman down $2, $2.30. There's where we're at right here, right now on this market. 581 on Spire. All right, there you go. Anyway, all kinds of talk about this Brandon thing. I couldn't care less. I'm not going to worry about it. Watching this market close out with 7 minutes to go now. 7 minutes left to go. Bitcoin holding $63,995, right up at near the high of its lifetime. Unbelievable. Spire 581 right now, down 11 centinos. Spire volume is still 1.59 million. Not heavy volume at all. Rocket Lab only down a penny now. SoFi still down to 2026. Volume on SoFi today, 24.7 million. We have GameStop at holding a gain of 84 cents. Matterport just sitting around with a gain of 98, and ME at 964 up 73. Smart Rent up 3. Spire at 581. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, weird stuff going on. Weird stuff going on. Yeah, 171 gain on the Dow, actually coming on a little bit at the end, which is nice to see. We have 6 minutes to go. S&P up 30, Nasdaq up 97, oil up 41 cents to 82.85. 580 on the Spire, just flatlining here now for the last 40 minutes. It's been flatlining. The whoever's running this market won't let it move. It's just sitting at 580. That's all it's doing. And the Credit Savage says, if I'm taken out because of my 2050 covered calls on SoFi, I will buy 1,000 Matterport and 10,000 Spire and then sell April 22 SoFi puts. Got to roll with the punches. Let's see. Well, there you go. Those are the market comments that I'll highlight at the moment. Nothing else is market related. 2024 down 60 on SoFi. GameStop holding a 64-cent gain. We got 4 minutes to go. GameStop now up 73 cents. Matterport up $1.07. Just popped to 1944. Up 107 now on Matterport. Just had a bit of a pop here. 959 on ME. Not going anywhere. Smart Rent up down 3 cents. Spire 580 down 12. Sextera up 9. ATIP is up 9. Sextera up 13. That's where we're at on the markets right now, as we are just watching the last of it come through here. Is there any point in taking profit on SoFi today? No, I don't think so. I don't think this is a severe, ugly sell-off. It's all over kind of thing. No way. SoFi's going to 25. And it will just go there. It'll have days, finally, a couple of correction days. Good. We need it. Reload and get ready to go again. 582 on the Spire, just popped a couple of pennies. As I'm saying, it's not moving. Go figure. What can I say? It is what it is. Matterport 1947 up $1.10. That's approaching. It's 12 cents from its high of the day, which was this morning at 11 o'clock. It's got a nice little pop right at the end of the day on Matterport. Somebody likes what they see at the very end of the day and they want in. I don't know what to tell you. 2022 on SoFi. We're 2 cents from the low of the day on SoFi here, down 63. And Spire 580.81. 580 to 81 right now. Okay. There you go. Adam saying, I bought a Tesla last year. I just did the math. I think I should have bought a Tesla shares instead. Do I wait for SoFi to hit 24.25 before writing out of the money calls? I think $1 or $2 more would be in order here. We got to let the stock settle in. The bank charter news is right around the corner. I think we got a gain coming here. I'm not selling any shares of SoFi. They're for writing calls only. There you go. That's really what you should be thinking about. Just getting your SoFi lined up to start writing calls in the near term here. It's coming our way. We're up 97 cents on GameStop. We're at 1944 on Matterport. And we're at 578 on Spire. At the very end of the day, Spire's getting hammered again. We have 1.8 million advancing share volume, 1.1 billion declining share volume. So 1.8 billion versus 1.18 billion. The 10-year Treasury, 1.64, a little higher lately. And we're getting ready for the final few moments of the day. We're in the last minute or so of the day as we're grinding it out here, awaiting for the final close for today's trading. Spire 578 down 14 cents. Volume on Spire now 1.61 million. Not a lot going on in the last hour. Not a lot of volume going through at all. ME up 67 cents and Matterport up $1.07. GameStop holding an 83-cent gain. It's a mixed market. Anyway, there, if my graph reading skills are correct, we hit a bottom 3 times for SoFi. That's good, apparently, according to the charts trend traders, they say. 2020 on SoFi. And yeah, ME had a decent rally late day, 960 on ME right here, right now. The Dow up 178 in the last minute now. S&P up 30, NASDAQ up 99. We're down to the last minute of trading. They're getting ready to clap. They're clapping. They're clapping the end of the day here, and we're getting her done for the day. The Dow is shutting it down with a 184 gain, a little pop at the end, 577, 578 on Spire. No pop there. And GameStop closing with a 74-cent gain on the day. Dovalis, Uncle Bruce got expensive $30 call of SoFi. It's expiring January 22. I'm down almost 90%. I know I should wait right now, but what would be your advice on minimalizing losses on this call later on? Thank you. Well, if you got a $30 SoFi, January 22, you're not doing anything. You're just going to sit there. Just wait it out. If the shares can reach this 24, 25, 6 level, there might be a little life coming your way. I don't know. I bought that when SoFi was almost 25. That's why it was quite expensive. That's insane. Dr. Walter, here's a question for you, Uncle Bruce. Given that you think the bank charter will cause SoFi to rise 50%, are you now expecting a move to 30? Is that realistic? Yeah, I am. I think that whenever we get the bank charter, whenever it is, wherever the stock is, add 50% upside to that stock. Not that next second, not that day itself, but within the week or so, it could well happen that there'll be so much momentum coming into that stock and so many analysts writing up the fact that they got the charter. There could be a 50-cent up move no matter where it is. And it was at 14 2 weeks ago, a week and a half ago. I was saying 21. I maintain it right now at 20. It'll go to 30. If it's at 25, it'll go to 37.50. That's still my thinking on it. Who's the Larry at the end of the day? Where's Larry? Yeah, Larry is in New Orleans, I think. Adam, why pay money here? Seems like you might want a political channel. This is a finance channel. There you go. Very good. I drew a triangle on the SoFi chart. I couldn't derive anything meaningful from it. Where's Larry? We think he's down south. Let's see. Write a call against the one expiring each week. Michael, the bells are going. Sorry, I'm late. I'm not Larry. Let's see here. You need to write a rectangle. He's on vacation in New Orleans. Michael, phew, was getting worried. He's looking for Yoko albums in New Orleans. He's trying to buy Yoko albums in New Orleans. Oh man, we closed with a 198 gain on the Dow. The Dow popped up like 40 points in the last minute. That was interesting. 33-point gain on S&P and a 107-point gain on NASDAQ. So the markets improved at the very end of the day, probably because after hours we have earnings coming out. Netflix right now just posted $3.19 earnings versus $2.56. The stock is up $17 to $6.55. So Netflix is running. That is a NASDAQ component. So it moved up. That's going to help. Other earnings are coming. They were talking about 3.8 million new subscribers. They ended up adding 4.3 million new subscribers. So interesting on Netflix. The Dow with a 198 gain at the end of the day to 35,457. We're still short of the all-time record of 631. So we need 180 more points for the Dow to hit a new record. That could be the opening tomorrow for all we know. It could be right on the opening. We'll see what happens here with any other earnings coming out tonight. But the thinking is that a lot of companies are going to post some nice earnings in the next 48 hours, 72 hours, and the markets will just go higher because of it. It's just earnings driven here. So Netflix beats, and it's at 650 a share, up 1130 right now, having a nice little pop in the after market at the moment. Okay, that's what I see over there. Alrighty, let's see. Hans is having a good time today. Ho ho Oh, writing a call against your expensive $30 call will hopefully give you enough to lessen your blow, or you can wait for things to climb up, or you're unfortunately in damage control. I'm not sure how he can do that. He's looking for a Yoko Jazz album, says Smoke. That's what Mike. That's what our friend is doing. What else here? Let's see, $30 call. January. I don't think you're in any type of trouble quite yet, to be honest. Hey, bud, those SoFi 30 calls for Jan cost me a bit too when SoFi was 24, but I just averaged down and I have 130s now, and they're all averaging 45 cents. Just buy more. Charter will pop them. There you go. It's unbelievable that Yoko's art is actually super expensive. It's unbelievable. Evan, thumbs, hit the like thumbs. How are we doing for thumbs ups? We have 216. Thank you, everybody, for helping out with some thumbs ups today. I do appreciate it. And yeah, investors cheer earnings as the Dow gains almost 200 points. Interesting stuff. Okay. Yeah, there you go. They're talking about how great Netflix is doing. Okay. 577 on Spire. Not much going on in the aftermarket at this point, if anything at all. And SoFi aftermarket 2025 up 3 cents. GameStop aftermarket is down a penny, 186.80. Not much going on there. And let's see, any other aftermarket. Apple closed at 148.86 today, or 148.76, up 221. It's up another dime in the aftermarket. Apple is looking just fine. 23andMe closed at 963 today. No change in the aftermarket. We had a good day there, up 72 cents. Matterport, 1942 was the final trade today, up $1.05, and that's where it is right now in the aftermarket, holding that. And Rocket Lab closed at looks like 12.36. It's now 12.40, up a little bit on the aftermarket. Okay. Very, very interesting day today, to say the least. There you have it, guys. I was going to say Blues album, but that's what we get from her. I love investing, says Clay. The only solution is putting out a fire, so dump money on it. Hit the like, should be on the t-shirt. Hit that like button. 1 month ago, SoFi was 15. See what a month can do. Good night, y'all, from Splair TV. And don't forget the thumbs. Thanks, Splair TV. Thanks for being here. ATIP. No. ATIP just dropped 30 cents in 1 second. Good night. Okay, Snap. Snap, ATIP. Uncle Bruce, since I joined your group, I'm definitely ahead of the game. Thank you. Right on, Nick. Beautiful stuff. Guten Nacht. Guten Abend. Yippee, Kayose. And ATIP keeps us humble, says Liz. He'll get there. ATIP. Wow. ATIP. Okay, what's up with ATIP? What is it? What's with ATIP? Do we trust these quotes? 335 down 30. Let's see. ATIP. Let me do that over here. Let me do this up here if I can. 335 last trade on ATIP. Okay. Okay, over to here. Let's pop it up now. ATIP, here you go. 310 last trade, down 55 cents on 5,000 shares. I mean, what? And I got nothing there. Press release. So 19. Okay, and okay. Let's see what this is. ATIP Physical Therapy announces selected preliminary third quarter 2021 results and revises 2021 guidance. This came out just a few minutes ago, 4 minutes ago. Boiling Brook, Illinois. ATIP, the company, The largest single-branded outpatient physical therapy provider in the U.S. today announced selected preliminary third quarter data ended September 30, 2021. These preliminary results are subject to change pending completion of the company's quarterly financial and accounting procedures. ATIP anticipates quarterly revenue of approximately $159 million, income before taxes of approximately $147 million, subject to completion of final financial and accounting procedures, including assessment of any potential asset impairments, and adjusted EBITDA of approximately $8 million. Management has implemented targeted measures that reduced clinical staff attrition and improved clinical full-time equivalent growth during the last 2 months of the third quarter of 2021. The company made progress towards restoring FTEs and ATI hiring approximately 2 clinicians for every 1 departure in August and September, compared to our second quarter ratio of approximately 1 to 1. Okay, and let's see if we can do this here. Hang on, I want to do this and this and this. Okay, we're 334 right now on the stock, down 31. Additionally, as cited below in the revised 2021 earnings guidance, visit volume softened, resulting in 20,674 average visits per day during the third quarter of 2021, compared to 21,569 during the second quarter of 2021, or approximately 1 less visit per day per clinic. Previous guidance anticipated continued visit volume growth in both the third and fourth quarters of 2021 compared to the second quarter. While ATIP continues to focus on labor market dynamics, the company is also working to improve visit volume growth by enhancing field relationships and referral networks to strategically position ATI to capitalize on long-term growth opportunities. During the third quarter of 2021, we made progress in improving clinician retention and continued to hire additional clinical staff at a record pace, said Jack Larson, executive chairman of ATI Physical Therapy. While these new team members go through the onboarding process, we simultaneously experienced lower visit volume during the quarter compared to the second quarter of 2021. Looking forward, we are focused on driving visit growth by investing in our field sales force and are well capitalized with $135 million available liquidity as of September 30, 2021. I remain confident in the underlying industry tailwinds and long-term growth prospects for ATI. It's now trading at $3.30 a share. Down 35 cents at the moment. For the full year 2021, ATI is now projecting revenue to be in the range of $620 million to $630 million, from the prior range of $640 to $670, and adjusted EBITDA to be in the range of $40 million to $44 million, from $60 to $70 million. The further reduced guidance is due to lower than expected patient volume. ATI is maintaining guidance for 2021 new clinic openings, which is expected to be in the range of 55 to 65 additional clinics. Interim impairment analysis. The company is currently completing quarterly financial and accounting procedures for the third quarter of 2021, including performing interim quantitative impairment testing to goodwill and intangible and other assets. If, as a result of our reduced guidance or other factors, it is determined that the fair value amounts are below the respective carrying amounts, the company will, in the third quarter results, record an impairment charge, which could be material. Third quarter 2021 results and conference call. The third quarter of 2021 selected financial results and disclosures in this press release are preliminary and reflect management's current views. ATI Physical Therapy expects to issue a press release with third quarter 2021 financial results after the market close on November the 9th, 2021. Final financial results and other disclosures will be reported in our quarterly report on Form 10-Q to be filed with the SEC. Commission might differ from the preliminary results and disclosures in this press release due to, among other things, the completion of closing and review procedures, changes in management's views, including estimates, and the occurrence of subsequent events. We urge you to read the Form 10-Q when it becomes available. Management will host a conference call, 5 o'clock Eastern Time, November 9th, 2021, to review third quarter financial results. The conference call can be accessed via live audio request. Okay. We still don't see anything here about a new CEO. We got nothing. Here. We're waiting for that. Let's see. I'm reading a lot of legal gobbledygook here, just a ton of gobbledygook. I got nothing new there. Talking about income, EBITDA, adjusted EBITDA, and what have you. So that's it. I have nothing else to read to you. So okay, stock is off to 330. That's bargain territory to me. Um, Lots of money on hand. The company's market cap is 700 million. If it drops 10% tomorrow morning, the market cap will be 630 million, and they have 130 million in cash on hand. So 20% of the stock price is cash. The rest is their operating divisions, and they're still adding up to 60 new therapy centers to the company's arsenal here. So, sure, let the stock do whatever it wants. I mean, I just am not concerned about this. This is not devastating news at all. Actually, it's kind of expected. 12,000 traded. That's it. This is not a panic sell-off. But there are a few here who aren't waiting for the results tomorrow. They're not waiting for the market tomorrow. They're lost. Maybe they might have sold too low. I think we touched 310, didn't we? Did we touch 310 maybe? 320 right now. That's what I see going on ATIP. Bargoon City. That's all it is to me. All right. Let's see here. What's going to do? Yoko's going to be the new CEO of ATIP. They were taken over by an investment team, says Auntie. I saw it go from 335 to 370 and back to 335 in half a second. ATIP knows the secret about the truth about Loch Ness Monster and Roswell. They had to be dealt with. John says they hit 305. I thought I was blowing smoke, as I sometimes hate in ATIP. It looks like Bernzot Capital just bought 1.2 million of ATIP today. Not sure what that means. That could be a good thing, actually. Somebody gets in at the real low here. Anyway, I don't know. Let's see. It's on sale now. Let's see. Full-time employees. Full-time equivalent. Yeah. Let's see what else is going on. This wouldn't have happened if Larry had been here to ring the bell. There you go. And Bruce, if you can't understand, I understand. My question is, if I decide to write covered calls for SoFi or any stock, does creating a stop loss order prevent me from writing call options? No, I don't think so. It shouldn't. Although I'm gonna trying to read this properly. Are you telling me? I'm assuming what you're doing here is you're asking me that you might have a stop loss order on the shares themselves that you're going to write a call option on. There might be a blockage by your broker for that. They might not allow you to write the contracts because you have to offer your stock for sale through a stock writing transaction. So if you're gonna write a call option against your stock, you're offering your stock for sale at a set price for a set amount of time at the option of the option holder, discretion of the option holder. So you can't have a stop loss order on the stock. I think that's what we're talking about here. Oive, can't a girl get $5 on a cover call by next year? ATIP and a new CEO. Is this too much to ask? I mean, come on. Speaking of Larry and ATIP needing a new CEO, problem solved. Larry, congratulations, you got the job. ATIP is getting killed because of COVID-19. People just aren't going to the doctor unless it's an emergency, and people are also inside a lot more nowadays, so a lot less accidents. True. This is just an excuse to drop another 10%. No new CEO, hence the plummet, and the fact that they were taken over by an investment firm. Again, I don't see that anywhere. I don't see that. I don't read that anywhere. I don't get it. I don't. I don't. I don't see this company being taken over by anything. There's nothing. There's no disclosure of anything like that. So I'm not. I'm a bit confused by where you're thinking this is happening. Anti PC. Anyway, let's see what's going on. Sounds like a buy to me, says Michael. I bought a couple of puts on ATIP ones, and a low 309. And ATIP is a stupid CC play right now. Like Uncle Bruce says, just buy the damn stock, hold it for a few years, and it'll turn into a $50 stock by 2026. There you go, $3.15 on the stock. That's a nice cheap option. Had great puts on AMC as well. ATIP is going to be on the move very soon. If ATIP goes below 3 tomorrow, I will go and sell some plasma and perhaps a kidney to back up the truck and buy all the shares I can. Larry is interviewing for the role of CEO. That's what I'm sure he is. And on the other hand, there's an increase of outpatient clients. Lots of people need physical therapy because of their crappy desks while working from home. Here you go. That's true. Oh, boy. HIP, it's funny. Uncle Bruce, what does it mean when a stock drops, immediately rises back to the pre-drop price, drops again, goes right back, and continues like that for an extended time, always returning to start price? I don't know what it means. I don't know what it means. I used to know what it means. I used to know that there was somebody controlling the market, but in today's world, you're allowed to do that, I guess. Yes, but lots of people are not working anymore, and others retired. So overall, you have a net job loss and therefore a net patient loss. Top it off with 750,000 dead Americans, many of which were patients. Could be. Anyway, I'm just being funny, says anti-PC. See the wink. I drew a triangle on ATIP. I can't help you all. Sorry. I drew a triangle on it. Nothing happened. Because David asked you earlier if it was bad if ATIP was taken over by an investment firm. Pray for you all. Uncle Bruce, Google, Burns Zot Capital, and they added a lot of shares to their holding today. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah. Well, there you are. They did not buy all the shares today. I don't know. It's all right. It's okay. Don't be nasty. Uncle Bruce, I can answer Lobo's question. In order to write a covered call on your stock, it cannot have any other contract attached to it, even a stop loss or a limit sell. There you go. ATIP has 196 million shares outstanding and 48 million public float. If any investment firm buys 1.2 million shares, they are not taking over anything. They bought shares. They purchased shares from $3 to $9 range. They didn't buy all those shares today. You simpletons. Oh, Cheddar's upset. Mike, I was never high on ATP, but at this price and the hate for it now, I feel obligated to buy a lot of it. Adam Spire, institutional investors went from 74 to 75 today. We got one today. Let's see. Anyway, I'm laughing my ass off. Simpletons. Inconceivable simpletons. 315 on ATIP. That's where we're at. It's an opportunity to buy it cheaper. That's how I look at it. It's just a super opportunity to steal this stuff. The low on the stock in the last 52 weeks was 281. So maybe we'll hit a new low because it only touched that briefly a few months back. And I know some of you kind of were hoping to get that price. Maybe there's an opportunity to get it down in the threes tomorrow, maybe just below $3. I don't know. I don't see this company going out of business. Not with 130 million cash, not adding 55 to 60 new centers, and they will hire a new CEO. It's only a matter of sooner or later, but obviously right now the chairman is kind of running the show, which should be being done. They're being proactive on releasing details. Notice how they're not waiting until November to talk. They're talking now. They're heading the lawyers off at the pass for anybody who wants to keep suing these guys. So, that's all right. Anyway, there you go. Simpletons. Anybody know what's up with BlackBerry today? It's up 14%. My options are rocking. I wish I could tell you. I tried to find out. I don't know. It's fine. Everything's fine. It's my greatest curse. Trying to stop misinformation and show the truth. I need to quit and just let the world run its course. Cheddar Stacks. Poor Cheddar Stacks. This makes an unusual amount of sense. I might be in with you. Quick hi. It's a busy day, says Sharon, but I did show up and give you a thumbs up for both shows. Thank you, Sharon, so much. You have a great day today. Yay, Adam. Roach on a tree. Take a breath, bro. You can be conservative and nice at the same time. Sharon, that is the way. Thanks, Savage. Lobo Blast. I have 3,000 shares between SoFi, ME, and Spire. Only 2 covered calls total for Spire. I want my money to work for ME and UB. ATIP will plummet to 198. It's a bargain. BlackBerry granted new U.S. patent titled Method and System for Trailer Tracking and Inventory Management. Okay, my wife bought into a company called Plug a few years ago, a la ATIP, and then a few years later it ran up to 70 a share. That will happen with ATIP as well. 1,000 shares will make you very happy. If they bought at 942, it was a gradual buying. I just sold 0 strike puts for ATIP. I have no idea what this means. Add another great news for BB. BB News, BlackBerry and Deloitte joined forces to secure software supply chains. I wrote some covered calls on BB early today before it ran up, left them out there for someone to nibble on. They got bought early on that run up, and now I'm underwater on them. Oh, well, it'll come back down. FS Span who gets it. Daniel, I refer multiple people to physical therapy a day just as much as before the pandemic. Liz, there's always some stock on sale. I never spend so little on makeup, clothes, and shoes. There you go. 318 on ATIP, down 47 cents is what it's showing here right now. Well, we'll see what happens. What can you do? Never a dull moment. We'll find out how it does tomorrow. I just grabbed 100 ATIP shares for 310. This is reaching a point where it's way too low. Since when does Deloitte work on supply chains? Good question. If you can buy it in the aftermarket down here, scoop it cheap. Put in orders at 301, 305, 306. Maybe you'll scoop some cheap stock. I don't know. You might get lucky. 110,000 traded finally. Some volume now. About 80 to 85% of my income goes into investments these days, Deloitte are just a pain in the ass for me with auditing at the company I work for. Getting rich is not sexy. Being rich is very sexy. Island Girl, Cheddar Stress, doing 2 jobs, hiding his stock market activity while on the job. Adam, so I hear. Michael, go to my savings account. Is Fidelity now? Laugh out loud. That is my savings account. 314 on ATIP. I think it's an overreaction myself. I'm happy the company came out proactively and talked now to let us in on what's going on. I don't know. Obama Babe, buy stocks or makeup, clothes, shoes. Stocks win every time. Evan, nice James. I put the exact same order. Didn't fill yet though. Auntie is laughing. 319 on the stock now on 116,000 shares on ATIP. 319 a share. I think it was as low as 305, something like that. Yeah, I'm gladly making Fidelity my new savings account, getting 0.5% on my money. No, thank you. Bama Babe, you made it back in. Cheddar, laugh aloud. No, I just hate people burning up misinformation. It's the reason the world is the way it is today. I'm sorry if I hurt anyone, but I was serious. Venmo me if your money if you want to keep wasting it. Yeah, we don't like misinformation. I hear you there. Fake news is not good. We don't need that. 319 on ATIP, down 46 cents, 116,500 volume is where it's at. And the company is cash rich. They're going to be fine. My money is making nothing. Can't take that call. I'm on the air. I might have spiked ATIP. I'm starting to believe money is Viagra for women. Great point, Goda. I've been thinking the same on Coyote's comment. Savings at 0.5%. Yeah, not much to get excited about there. There you go. All right. That is the dealio here, kids. Anyway, there you have it. There you have it. There you have it. Guys, I'm going to pack it in. I got some running around to do with Jennifer here as we get ready for our Phoenix trip day after tomorrow. I'll be on tomorrow at 8:30 in the morning and 3 tomorrow afternoon, but then I'll be off Thursday, Friday, and Monday. So we'll see you tomorrow morning at 8:30 for more fun. Let's see what's going on. And, have some fun. Everyone's attacking everybody. Simpletons, Fergan, simpletons. Oh my god. Take care, Bruce. Thanks, Michael. Have a good night, everybody. We'll catch you tomorrow at 8:30 in the morning. Okay. Be good. Be well. Thanks, Liz, so much. You have a great night too, and take care. Stay healthy for me, everybody. Have a good afternoon, everybody. Simpletons. 322 on ATIP. Yay! It's coming back. It's coming back. Bye, everybody. Thank you, Uncle Bruce. Love Uncle B. Thank you, guys. Later. Bye-bye. Drew. Peace, everybody. Thanks, all. Be well, simpletons, fellow simpletons. Peace outie. 5,000. I'm a happy simpleton, smooth-brained ape with diamond hands. I'm fine. Thanks, Uncle Bruce. Bagel family. Oh, yeah. My January 24s aren't going down. Well, of course, they don't trade in the aftermarket. We need a simpleton emoji. I disagree, Adam. An intelligent mind is what moves me. It's all good. It's all good. 322 on ATIP. We'll see what happens tomorrow. We'll be around for it. We'll watch for it. Nee. I second that too. Let's get some of those knees up there. We need these going here. Here we go. Here we go. We'll close the show off with some of these right here. Nee. Oh my. Uncle Bruce, my favorite digital mentor. We need more like you, NTPC. Thank you, guys. Here they're all coming. The knees are coming. Knee. See you tomorrow.